time to honor our athletes. This Saturday, November 8th, new inductees will be welcomed into the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame. Induction night will be held at the Lighthouse Art Centre in Halifax. So here to tell us more is Bruce Rainey, the CEO of the NS Sport Hall of Fame, and one of this year's inductees, Mickey Fox. Good morning to you both.
Welcome, Crystal. Thanks for having us.
I am excited to make the most of this time we have. There's so much to talk about. So, Mickey, let's talk a little bit about the inductees this year. It's challenging to get into the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame.
Want me to take that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's really tough. We get about 110 nominations per year, and we're honoring at this time 2 athletes, 2 teams, 2 builders. So 6 of the 110. And in the history of the Sport Hall of Fame, 610 inductees. So it's very tough. We want it to be a true Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame. Yeah. It should be tough. We want to honor the very best in Nova Scotia. It's such a great night, induction night. So much fun. So many great stories told, so many memories made.
I can't wait to hear about many of the inductees, but one of them is you, Mickey, as part of the 1979 St. Mary's Huskies basketball team. Just walk us back to that day. It's 1979. You, MVP of the tournament, captain of the team, and you beat Victoria. There you are back in the day. Oh my gosh, you haven't really changed.
No, not too much.
Oh my gosh. What was that like?
You know, it was, I had come back for a 5th year, and it was the first year in AUS, Atlantic Sports here, that you were allowed to play a 5th year, so we were pretty excited. We just had a great team, a great bunch of guys. There was only 9 of us, which was interesting because most teams have 10 players or 12. So anyway, we just gelled at the right time. Our goal was to win a national championship. They were defending champs because St. Mary's had won the year before. So it was pretty exciting. We had a role to play, and everybody did their job. And winning a national championship for St. Mary's, it was my 2nd one. So it was kind of exciting.
Wow. Well, it looks, to get to relive, even just that footage is incredible, Bruce. How did the team get picked? Like, how did the inductees get picked?
We take nominations from the public, and so there was a nomination for this 79 team. It went before a committee that whittled it down, and another group sits in a room for about 4 hours and debates and discusses, and this team was a no-brainer. Anytime you're from this area, this province, and you win a national title, that's worthy of Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame recognition. This is, you know, you get arguments from St. FX and Acadia that this is one of the best teams that ever played in Canada. Forget about Nova Scotia. So they belong in our hall, and I can't wait to induct them and the others on Saturday night.
It's going to be so much fun to have you with your teammates. You know, Saturday. Everybody's going except
everybody's going. We lost one in Percy Davis, who was a great player, but everybody else will be there, and you know, not only did we win a national championship, but the friendships we made and the people and the fans around this province supported us greatly. We averaged about 5,000 fans a game at the Metro Center. We played most of our games during the season. So it was a special time of year. It was a special time for basketball in this province. So it's kind of cool.
Well, let's talk about who else is going to be inducted on Saturday night.
Greatest curler in the province's history, maybe in Canadian history, Colleen Jones will go in as an individual. Another basketball team, the Red Fox women, the only women's team in history to win a national title from Nova Scotia.
We're putting the images up now.
Oh, there's our Red Fox team. Yeah, we'll match them up here. There's your Red Fox team, 1982 national champions. As I say, the only women's team ever in the province. That's Coach Bev Greenlaw. He's coached for over 50 years in the province at every level. He'll be going in. That's Bev coaching his midget boys basketball team here in Halifax. That's the Community Y team, which he helped to find. That's Mike McKay, legend out of Truro, coached many Cobequid Education Center teams to national titles in both girls basketball and boys football and track and field as well. Incredible guy. And that's on the left, the late Ralph Hollett, a 3-time Canadian middleweight champion. Ralph passed away a few years back, but for 3 years he was one of the best boxers in Canada. He will be inducted posthumously on Saturday night.
Wow, nice variety of different kinds of athletes.
Heavy on basketball this year. We hadn't inducted anybody from basketball for about 6 years, and I was hearing that from people like him.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden this year, the floodgates open. It's just a matter of chance, but a lot of basketball inductees this year.
All right. If people wanted to get tickets, they still can?
Yeah. They go quickly, obviously, this week, but head to our website, Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame. There's a little button right there. Press it, and you can't miss a ticket if you want it.
All right. Wonderful. We put that website on ours to make it easy for you to find. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Mickey.
Yeah, that's great. We're looking forward to it. It'll be a great night.
It will indeed.